Hey there, man the bilge pumps. Because we're going to talk about a Waterworld pen. No, it's not that catamaran type, catamaran, sorry. Not that Waterworld. It's the Dutch Pen Show 2025. Their theme was Waterworld. So, Joost Appelboom lent me the 3 exclusive pens made for the 2025 Dutch Pen Show. And today we're going to talk about, sit down because it'll take me approximately 5 minutes to give you the name of this pen, the Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0 2025 Waterworld Rose Gold Trim fountain pen. And it looks like this. The material is absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful, beautiful material that I am very, very, very attracted to. I will say that right here. Made by Jonathan Brooks, tie-in to the pen show, made by Leonardo. You know what you get, it's Momento Zero Grande. It's not a whole new model, it's just Momento Zero Grande. It's the 2.0 version, so it has an ink window and a slightly different grip section than the original Momento Zeros. It's a nice pen. I'm going to cover the parts of that pen. I'll do a writing sample and I will tell you what I like and what I don't like about this pen. Let's get started. Okay, let's look at this wonderful Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0 2025 Dutch Pen Show Waterworks pen. Comes in this beautiful box. Large boxes. It's really a heavy, like thick box. Cardboard outer sleeve. You push out the box and you have this sort of cardboard scenario going on. The box is labeled with the Dutch Pen Show logo, which I think is quite nice. And then inside of various things there is the little pen medallion that comes on the clip when you buy it. There is a booklet, art and mechanics, with all sorts of information. Really nice, full color publication. I thought it was really, really nice. And then there is a bottle of ink, black ink, which I haven't opened because it's not my pen, and I'm keeping that for the person who ends up buying this. Just putting that sleeve back on, and now let's look at the pen. I shall zoom in so you can actually see it. The material to me is absolutely stellar. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful material, made by Jonathan Brooks. He knows what he's doing. This is the pen next to a Pilot Metropolitan. Well, it's a bigger pen, but it is the Grande, so that's what you would expect. I'll talk a little bit about it, and then I'll show you the different parts. It's limited to 100 pieces. It's about 575 euros, so it is not a incredibly cheap pen, but it's limited edition. I'll come back to that in likes and dislikes. 14 karat gold nib with the Dutch Pen Show logo. This is the rose gold trim, but there is also a silver trim. I understand there is a gold trim. I don't know if all are still available, but this is the rose gold. Okay, let's cover the parts of the pen. So first of all, I'll try to rotate it a little bit so you can really look at that material. It is very pretty. It really evokes the sea to me, so I think it's a really, really nicely made material and a beautifully crafted pen. Okay, on top we have the finial. It's pointy as the Momento Zeros are. This is the rose gold trim, as I said, so it has a rose gold clip, which is nice and springy with the little wheel Leonardo does. We have a rose gold center band with the pattern with the grooves. I think it's really neat. Little gold ring, wide gold band, little gold ring, and then another little gold ring near the end. The barrel tapers down. It has a blind engraving that says Leonardo Officina Italiana, Dutch Pen Show 2025 exclusive, limited edition 029 out of 100. And again, the material is just it's a swirling sea. It's incredibly well done, I think. Rose gold ring near the end, piston turning knob, and that again ends in that pointy bit. The cap, I nearly unscrewed that. Would have had an accident here, folks. Cap comes off. In this case, the cap was a little, in some angles, a little sticky. It's kind of interesting. In other angles, I found a bit less so. Anyway, it comes on and off, that's for sure. We have the section, the new type, which tapers down, flares out a little bit. A lot of people have said they find that they've said they found it a little bit more comfortable than the sort of tapered section Leonardo used to do. We have here the 14 karat rose gold nib with the Dutch pen show quill on it. It's a little hard to see in the reflection, but I'll make sure there's a close-up picture online. And we have the beautiful ink window that the Momento Zero Grande 2.0s have, which I think is it's great. You can see how much ink there's left. And of course, if you buy the wrench, separate purchase, you can disassemble the pen, grease the piston to your heart's content and all that. The larger pens, but a beautiful size, I think, that works for a lot of people, not excessively huge, and it posts very well should you have an interest in posting the pen. Beautiful size then. Okay, let's see what this pen can do. We have here the Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0 Dutch pen show Waterworld. This is a fine 14 karat rose gold nib, and the ink is the stellar, the beautiful, the it always works Waterman Serenity Blue. Blue, that was not blue, I just said blue in a weird way. Okay, writing, it is a nice fine nib, comfortable to use, and it lays down a really nice, actually fine nib. So if you're looking for that finer line width, you get it. Great. Without being scratchy, really, really nice. Okay, let's do a fast. Writing sample feed. I forgot to say that. Ebonite feed keeps up really, really well with your writing. So really, really nice flow. Wetness, nice and wet. That ebonite feed really does its job very well. Line variation. A little bit wider on the downstroke than the side stroke, I find. What about flex? As always, very careful. It's not a flex nib, but that was a disturbing sound. But you can get a little bit of line variation out. But again, be careful. It's not a flex nib. You can buy flex nibs for these pens. I don't know if the Dutch Pen Show exclusive with its engraved nib comes with it, but Leonardo does make flex nibs if that's important to you. Reverse writing takes the pen from a fine to an extra fine, works reasonably well, gets a little scratchy. Beautiful pen. The nib sings a bit. I quite like it. Some people hate it. I quite like it. Let's discuss some likes and dislikes. What do I like and what do I not like about this Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0 2025 Dutch Pen Show Waterworld Rose Gold Trim exclusive fountain pen? You have to start with the looks. For this one, you have to start with the looks. The material is absolutely beautiful. Jonathan Brooks does a fantastic job pouring resins, and this is no exception. It looks fantastic. It's meant to evoke the North Sea, and does. I spent quite a bit of time on the North Sea, at the North Sea, when I was a kid. At that point I was living in the southeast of the country, which is entirely landlocked, but when I visited my grandparents in summer, they would take me, my grandmother in particular, took me to the beach, and that's North Sea, that would be northwest of the country, and this is what it looks like. It is the deep dark blue. We don't have the sort of azure water. It's deep dark blue with white foam on it, on the waves. And this is indeed that material. So sorry, that look. So really well done. Jonathan Brooks, again, he makes fantastic acrylics, and this is just great. Also, I like the sparkles in it because that's exactly what the sun reflecting on the water looks like. So really, really well done. Now, a pen is not bought just because it looks good. You also have to be able to write with it. It's a fantastic writer. This is a fine nib. It is in rose gold. Really, really pleasant writer. Smooth, nice, fine line without being scratchy. I really, really like that. And the Momento Zero Grande 2.0s have an ink window. I absolutely love the ink window, so you can see how much ink you have left. As you can see, I've been playing quite a bit with this one, so it's running low. But fantastic material that I really like. So these are all my likes. It's a beautiful. Also the Grande, it's a great size. I think it works for a lot of people without being obscenely large. It's definitely a somewhat bigger pen. Nice posting, so great. Ebonite feed. I mean, there's a lot going for it. Things I don't like so much. We have to be honest. At 575 euros, it's not a cheap pen. They're quite expensive, but then again, piston filler, gold nib, and it's limited. There's only 100 pieces, right? So that's now. I mean, I'm assuming that's per finish because there is a gold trim and there is a silver trim as well. So I'm assuming there are 100 of each. That factors into the price, whether you like it or not. I mean, that's something that raises the price. It is really well made. It's really comfortable, I find, and it is a very pleasant writer. So having said all that, it is a really nice pen. So would I pay that for it? Probably not, but that's simply because I have two B.R.E. Brown Momento Zero Grandes. I don't need another Grande. If you're looking for one, the material is fantastic. I think I've mentioned that once or twice, so this would be a fun one to look for. This one will go up on the website in case you're interested, as the deal with Yoast, and it'll be at a discount because I've used it for the review, right? So if you really want one, you're looking for a discount, then you can do that. And if also don't forget that the code FRIEND gives you a 10% discount at Appelboom if you want to buy a brand new one there. There were a couple left as I was shooting this video. I hope that's useful. A very kind thank you to Joost Appelboom for lending me these pens. That's all there is to it. Thank you for watching. I hope this was useful, and I'm glad to see you later. Bye.